of Thailand to the United Nations, Your Excellency Mr. Amit Rohan Pereira, Permanent Representative of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka to the United Nations, Your Excellency Ambassador Maria Emma Mejia Velez, Acting President of the General Assembly, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished monks and religious leaders, welcome to the United Nations. I'm delighted to be here to commemorate the International Day of Vesak with you. My own mother is a devout Buddhist. I was fortunate to learn the teachings of Lord Buddha through my family. They have been a great source of wisdom in my life. My distinguished predecessor, Secretary General U Thant, was a very religious Buddhist. Nearly 40 years ago, he delivered a lecture about Buddhism at the United Nations. Secretary General Thant talked about karma, the principle that every action has a reaction. He said this is echoed in the United Nations Charter's call for countries to live in peace with one another. I fully agree. Secretary General Thant also underscored the Buddhist values of non-violence and selflessness. We all know these are fundamental to peace. I fully support his view that Buddhist teachings can help our world, especially the law of the love and compassion for all living beings. As he said, when we act with compassion and respect, national and international problems will fall into perspective and become easier to solve. Unquote. Our challenge is to apply the Lord Buddha's wisdom to the real problems in our world today. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Buddhism teaches that all people are interconnected. We must face global problems together. Poverty, displacement, disasters, diseases, conflict, and climate change all transcend national borders. On a more fundamental level, we can never advance as a human family if we leave the poor, the sick, or the vulnerable behind. That is why our 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development aims to create a life of dignity for all people. The Paris Agreement on climate change will benefit the entire planet. And next week, we are convening the World Humanitarian Summit to forge solidarity and help the farthest behind first. I count on Buddhists and people of all faiths to support these important international initiatives for global progress. International Day of Vesak is a reminder to practice compassion for all people. That includes reaching out across religious divides, reject bigotry, and embrace all people equally. Ladies and gentlemen, let us actively work to heal divides based on the understanding that everyone has fundamental human rights that deserve respect. I count on all of you to help us realize true peace. Thank you for your leadership and commitment, and congratulations on Vesak. I thank you very much. Thank you.
Maria Emma Mejia Velez, Ambassador and Permanent Representative of Colombia, to deliver her remarks on behalf of the President of the 70th Session of the General Assembly.
Thank you for the words of Mr. Secretary General, Excellencies, religious leaders, distinguished monks, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to deliver this statement President of UN General Assembly, His Excellency Morgan Sligodov. It is a joy to be amongst you today in the making of the Vesak International Day celebrations. Please allow me to extend my appreciation to the permanent missions of Thailand and the permanent mission of Sri Lanka for co-hosting this auspicious day for feminism worldwide. Buddha taught us that nothing exists in isolation. All phenomena in the universe exist with the context of mutually supportive relationships. With this in mind, nothing exists without meaning. Nothing is wasted. Interviewing these threads of interdependence, the universe has brought forth and nurtured life, including human life, in this planet. These words of wisdom transcend time and carry great reference in our common endeavors today to achieve inclusive, equitable, and sustainable development. The United Nations, since its inception, has worked for the betterment of humanity through its effort to maintain international peace and security, uphold human rights, and foster sustainable development. But pressing all its